Welcome to Situationships with Sophie and Christine from BBC Sounds. I'm author Sophie Gravia, known for my best-selling spicy books.
I'm Christine McGuinness, model, author and TV personality.
Each week we're going to help you navigate through the toughest, most outrageous
and downright weird scenarios that life can serve up. From awkward situations in the bedroom to swallow me whole moments on dates, at work or with your mates.
Whatever your dilemma,
our podcast has got you covered. We've got so much coming up this week. Here is a little teaser of what's to come.
I always think now, never ghost, because I just think it's bad karma. I don't want to put that out.
It'll come back to haunt you, literally. There's a term in lesbian land called pillow princess, and I think people assume that I'm a pillow princess, and I'm definitely not. I'll just clarify that.
It's basically an artificial vagina, and guys shag
Yeah, it's like a tube. She's having a bit of me time. She's checking the batteries around the house, seeing what's where. Welcome back to Situationships, the podcast where we discuss your relationship dilemmas and ours too.
We're not professionals, but we've got lots of experience.
We have, and we want to know all of your saucy secrets. You can get in touch with our Hot Mess Hotline on 08000 22 44 48.
Or you can email us at situationships@bbc.co.uk. Okay, so
we're going to kick off with a drama drop.
Yes, I love a drama drop. Drama drop, yes. So this is the part where we basically carry on the chat about what everyone has been sharing on the socials.
We do. And what is our first topic today?
I've been seeing this drama drop all over the socials anyway, and it's basically the actor. Now, I'm not going to pronounce this name right, okay? So, Charlize Theron, she's 49. Yeah. She spoke in detail on a podcast about a one-night stand she had recently with a 26-year-old in an interview. And she basically said, I've probably had 3 one-night stands in my life, but I did recently fuck a 26-year-old, and it was fucking amazing.
Do you know what? Go for it. Go for it. I think at that age, she knows what she wants. She might have just wanted a bit of fun or an experience or whatever. She's not doing any harm. Yep. He's not a child. He's of legal age.
Yep.
And yeah,
she enjoyed it.
She's had a good time. 49 with a 26-year-old. That's a big age gap.
It is a big age gap.
But do you know what? I think if she's not, I don't know. I'm assuming she's not looking for a relationship with this person, and it was just
a one-night stand.
A one-night stand, which it's not my thing. But you don't know. At that age, you might.
One-night stands are tricky, I think, because it just depends on where you are, and you have to make sure that other person is on the same page. So you might think that it's a one-night stand, but then if they get feels, and it's difficult to judge. And I think a lot of people go in it's like, oh yeah.
But yeah, we don't know obviously with this situation if it's like a planned one-night stand where you know that it's just a bit of fun, or it could be that you could be dating someone for a while, and then the first time you actually sleep together, you just might not be feeling it, or there might be something you might not like, or you might not have enjoyed the sex. Then are you supposed to give them another chance, or do you just kind of go, that's not for me? But then that's a one-night stand. Even if you're not wanting a one-night stand, you don't really want to go back to something that you didn't enjoy.
It's a risk that you're taking, isn't it? Anyway, if you're going to have sex with someone, how do you know that that's it? Or sometimes I think, though, the chase is over. Like, so I think, and I'm going to be pure stereotyping men here, but I think like a lot of my friends, they're maybe talking to someone for a long time, they feel as if they really like someone. This is obviously because most of my friends are women, but I'm sure it's the same vice versa. And then it comes to round and they have sex, and then it just changes everything. It just goes cold.
Once they get what they want, then that's it. Yeah, but then if they enjoyed it, then surely they come back for more.
I know. But then that's not a one-night stand. I suppose they're having a bit of a relationship before it. They're speaking every day. They're, it's not just a wham bam, see you later.
It's important though. If you're not feeling it after the first time, I don't know if you're supposed to go back and try again. I mean, for me, spontaneity is literally changing my shampoo. Yeah. That's quite spontaneous.
Yeah.
Well, with the age gap thing, a lot of people would ask me about this when I was married, because there was 14 or 15 years between me and my ex-husband, and I never felt an age gap at all whilst we were married. I really didn't. It's only now, I think, like, the same taste in music is important to me.
Yep.
So there's that.
Yep.
There's, you know, where you're at in life. Like, now I am very career focused. I still want to travel. I still want to do lots of things. So, yeah, in a potential partner, I would be looking for someone of a similar age. And I think there really is a big difference between men and women.
Yep.
In maturity.
Yeah.
So it does matter. It does matter.
Yeah, I think it takes I think an older guy, it takes them so much longer to mature. And I think that is the difference between, like, for instance, for me, so I'm 33, if I had to go out and pull a 21-year-old, there's going to be massive age gap there. But then someone older, I don't think I would notice it as much. I've dated someone that was 20 years older than me before.
Have you?
Yeah.
How was that?
So, yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Really? See, I like maturity.
So it wasn't mature. Yeah. So I feel like that was a red flag, and I was so young as well. And I feel that now as an adult, I kind of think, like, why did you want to go out with, like, a 20-year-old when you were 40?
Yeah.
It's like giving Leo DiCaprio. But yeah, I just
do you think men seem to just, like, get away with it more than, like...
Yeah, and it didn't look his age at all. Like, if we were walking down the street, I don't think you would have noticed at all. But
when women do it the other way around, I feel like it's such a big talking point. I was like, oh my God, she's 40 and he's 20, and it's like...
Look at Cher.
Yeah.
Look at Cher.
Yeah.
Love that for her.
Love flowers and a pension plan, that's balance, isn't it?
So back to our listeners, and we have got people that have been in touch with our Hot Mess Hotline.
We have.
So our Hot Mess Hotline is where you can tell us all your saucy secrets or your darkest desires.
Your secrets are safe with us, although we are going to discuss some now.
Yes, so, right, okay, let's start with this one. I want to get it up. So, my wife and I have a fantastic relationship and great sex. Now my wife goes to bed a couple of nights a week, and she goes to sleep, in inverted commas. But she's not sleeping. I've caught her a few times playing with her toys. I never know whether to go and join in or let her have her moment. Either way, it's pretty hot. Just wanted to know what you ladies think. Please keep this anonymous.
I mean, maybe she's, like, multitasking. She's having a bit of me time. She's checking the batteries around the house, you know, seeing what's working.
I mean, he's not offended.
He's not offended, and at least she's not cheating.
No,
so maybe she just needs a bit extra. Does that say a lot about their sex life?
Maybe their sex life isn't as great as what he thinks it is.
And if it turns him on, like, why not go and join it?
Yeah.
Because if she's doing it in the house when he's there, she must be aware. She must know that he could walk in any second, which I think would be quite sexy. I wouldn't mind that if I was having a bit of solo time.
Yeah.
I would find it quite sexy if someone came to join in.
I think sex toys is a thing that either men love them or hate them. So I've had friends that just are like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. Like, they've never ever had a sex toy because they've been in long-term relationships. And they're like, no, I would just never do that. But at the same time, do they know what they're missing?
I love them.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them, especially when, like, I've had long times on my own. I've had periods of being like completely celibate where I haven't been interested in dating, or I just haven't met someone that I actually want to have sex with. And I love that I can give myself everything I need.
Yep.
And I really can. Like, I know it's different, obviously, with another person, but the orgasm side of it, I can give myself better. Genuinely, and I love it. Yeah. I love it. The standards are high. The toys are amazing.
Yeah,
I'm all for it. But
do
in
you
the house with your partner?
What I always think, my mine's just went redundant. I've got dust in mine. I don't need mine at the minute. But when I've been single and I've had periods, that lies under my pillow. That goes to sleep with me. That's my boyfriend. Like,
at what point would you introduce them into a relationship?
I would, like, I think it's a chat. Like, it's again communication if somebody wants to do it, if someone's comfortable doing it, like, but yeah, some people find it really hard to orgasm, don't they? So if they need a sex toy to find the right
and I
place.
think men, again, I don't want to generalize and assume everyone's the same, but from my experience, I think men see it more as like, not competition, but you know, they think,
get a bit
well,
jealous.
is this not, am I not good enough on my own? Whereas obviously now I'm dating women, sex toys is just a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously, you know, it's nice to have extra things.
Yeah.
It's not always needed. Absolutely not always needed. For me, sex toys is more like when I'm on my own.
Yeah.
I'm quite a pashy person. I'm very pashy, and I need to. I've got a lot of energy. Sometimes I need a release.
Yeah.
And they come in handy for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love it. I'm all for it.
What do you think? So, me and my friends talk about this. So you can obviously get male sex toys. So the fleshlights.
I know. Yeah.
But what do you think? It feels weird. Like, so that is me being so judgy, and I know that I feel. So basically, if anyone doesn't know, a fleshlight is. It's basically an artificial vagina, and guys shag
Yeah, it's
it.
like a tube. It's like a tube that men put the penis in, and it's kind of like, it's to give them a different sensation of just using the hand. So I think it's got like a suction.
It's got
thing
like,
to it. If you put lube in it, obviously it's going to feel wet, like the inside of a woman.
Yep.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
To, like,
it's kind of like
they can like stick it to their mirror and stuff and just go for it. Like, you can do all these different stuff.
It's kind of like not as sexy as the thought of a woman playing with toys.
But why? I know, but why is that? It's weird, isn't it? But is it because like rabbits and stuff like that have been going about for so long and this is new? Do you think that's why? And it's just a bit. But I feel like
because it doesn't look as good, whereas like a woman enjoying herself is. Well, for me, it's quite a turn on, obviously. I think for most men, the thought of a woman enjoying herself is a turn on.
Yeah.
But yeah, a man doing that, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think I like it.
But if I was in a relationship with a man and they were doing that, I would rather them do that than go off cheating or whatever, or say like you've got busy lives and you work away a lot, then. Yeah, it's good. It's good to try different things. So, not completely against it. Don't think I'd want to sit and watch it.
No, absolutely not. You see the wee marks in the mirror. I know what you were up to when I was at work.
Anyway, we have got more on our Hot Mess Hotline. Let's have a look. One of our listeners has sent a message in saying, so here goes. After never experiencing a girls' weekend since becoming a parent, I went away with my close girlfriends. We had an amazing time, but during that weekend, a guy showed me some interest. I should say that I'm married, but my husband and I are like passing ships in the night. Oh, God. After a flirty weekend, the guy added me on social media and we exchanged some messages. He's also married. They've been video calling. Oh, they're already doing saucy pictures. They keep talking about meeting up, but whenever they try and set a date, he goes ghost. Do I want to meet him? Is he just stringing me along? What does it? Again, it's just that holiday romance thing. Is it actually? Is it actually real? Is it cheating if they're already sharing naughty pictures?
It's 100%.
Does she even want to go there? I've got so many questions. I think just. No,
I think again I feel like we cover this. Like, I think you need to, if you're unhappy in your marriage that you're willing to go and do that, you need to have a conversation. You need to try sort if it's worth salvaging. You need to try sort that first, because she's already crossed a massive line, I think, even chatting to someone, and she's clearly invested. He's going ghost.
Yeah,
she's worrying about that.
We have to say also the man is married as well, and I think men, again, I don't want to assume they're all the same, but I think a lot of men would be called like a player. They'd be high five, they'd be a legend, where for a woman it would be, oh, she's going through trauma, or it's just a phase, or she's a slag. I do think it's looked at completely differently for men and women, but yeah, no, don't go there. If you're already doing the message and you even thinking about meeting up with someone for a bit of fun whilst you're married, then you've already checked out.
Yeah, you've checked out and you need a conversation. You need to either speak to your husband, sort
Get
it out.
yourself some sex toys, love.
Yep. Yep.
Oh God, but yeah, stay away. I think it's where do you draw the line with a bit of flirty banter? Is that okay? Is it just a bit of that's it?
Yep.
Like, when does it go to cheating? I think with the messages and stuff between them, it's already like, if she stopped it now, I had a friend who done it for a little bit, just the messaging, and she stopped it before it went any further because she carried that guilt forever.
Yep.
And I think because it didn't go any further, like, that's kind of, it's not okay, but she's realised before she went too far.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't.
I think even
don't
if you've
agree.
had like a flirty connection when you're on your holiday and then someone's added you on social media, like, that shouldn't be happening. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to use my social media a lot to sort of back off from people if they'd be asking for my phone number and I didn't know like how to say no,
Yeah.
or I didn't want to make them feel
Yeah.
like shit because I wasn't interested. So instead of giving me number, I'd go, oh, but just go on my Instagram. But then they start messaging. I think the thing is now with social media, everyone is so accessible.
Yeah.
So even if you didn't swap that, if you've swapped names,
Yep.
then people are going to find her and
Yeah,
follow
they
you.
can find
So
you. I know. But yeah, as soon as you start messaging, it's
I think social media's got a lot to answer for when it comes to cheating.
100%.
There's so much more of it now than ever before
It's
because
just
of
so
that.
easy though, and it's fake as well. Like, you can look through people's pictures and they're not going to look like that either. Like, so they're looking at, oh, I'm stuck in the house with,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And I could be, but that's like a bloody snapshot
Yeah.
from someone who's filtered their pictures and
And again, this one who's been in touch, they've met on holiday. So like we said earlier, that's when you're feeling
Yeah.
a bit horny. It's hot. The sun's
it's
out.
the first time she's been away from. And she's got a
Exactly.
kid
Yeah. Maybe
as
it was just
well.
that. Maybe she just needs to get out more.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
enjoy
that. It's the
herself.
feeling of the freedom feeling. Whereas
Yeah.
she was just doing that with a girly friends a little bit more, then she might not feel the need to.
Yeah. I think my friends are all quite good. If Winnie's was doing something like that, they'd be very much, why are you doing that? And calling, my friends like would call you out on it, which is great because I think you need that loyalty and they've got, at the end of the day, they've got your best interest at heart. But there was a girl for a while and it came out that she had this big affair and stuff like that, and we literally knew nothing about it.
Wow.
So I was like, God, but I think it's, you go to people that you know that are going to accept that behaviour as well. So I think she's obviously went to another friend group or a friend and told them about it who are going to accept that behaviour, because in that situation you want a bit of acceptance when we know that
It's awkward as well if you know the partner. Like if
It's
somebody
so bad.
did confess to you or tried to, just was sharing what they were doing and you knew it was wrong,
yeah,
then
it's putting you in
is
a
it
position.
kind of your duty to say to them or to their partner
I
what's
know.
going on? But then that's
And
going
then
to
it
be
gets
really,
so
really
messy.
difficult. Yeah. But anyway, we have got our red flag radar,
Yeah.
which is where me and Sophie discuss, are you just overthinking or is your red flag radar actually red hot? I absolutely love this.
I've been like zoning in on people and been like watching their interaction and be like, red flag radar, whenever I see this.
I'm learning along with the podcast what a red flag is.
Yeah.
And I feel like I might be a walking, talking red flag
Oh,
myself
you are,
sometimes.
yeah.
Good to know. So we have got a message on our red flag radar from one of our
Yes.
listeners. I've been dating a guy for a few years. We've never put a label on the relationship because the guy hasn't told his family that he's gay.
Okay.
But we are open around our friends and we did have a lovely situationship. From nowhere, the guy went ghost, leaving me confused and heartbroken. Oh, bless him.
Mm-hmm.
The next time I saw him, he was on social media walking down the aisle marrying a woman.
No.
Oh my God. Of course, the marriage ended quickly and the ghost has come back. What should I do?
No.
Wow. Oh my God.
I've
what
got so
should you
many
do?
questions though. Like, why did he marry the woman? Because he's family? Did he marry? how long was that going on for?
I mean, that's it. I mean, I kind of instantly want to say, go away. Like,
Yeah.
go away. Do not go near him. He's
Bad news.
yeah, completely, like, he's really, really broke his heart. He's done you over. You've been having this sort of private
and it said for
relationship.
Years, they were together for
A
years.
few years.
Yeah.
And then he's gone and married someone else. So was he in a relationship the whole time with this other woman,
Yes.
or is it pressure from his family, maybe? Has he done it trying to please or fit in or be the norm? And then he's realised that it was a mistake and now he wants to come back.
Go back.
But all of that, still, surely after a few years, you should have known, if he's been seeing a guy for that long,
Yeah.
that you can't just ghost someone.
Well, that's what I was
As
just trying
well.
to say. I think it's the nature, like...
Although I have done it. I've ghosted, but not when I've been in a situationship thing. It's when I've I might have, like, give me number, or I've been in touch and I've thought, oh yeah, maybe I might. And then I've thought, no. Actually.
Yeah.
I've done a bit more research. I've gone on the social media or something.
I always think now, never ghost, because I just think it's bad karma. I don't want to
It'll
put
come
that
back
out.
to haunt you, literally.
I don't want to put that out there. So I now make a conscious effort. If I don't want to speak to somebody, I would send a AI that shit.
Yeah. Now I would explain, because I think ghosting does leave you with a lot of questions and stuff.
Yeah.
But this fella has come back, and what he's asking is, like, should he meet up with him again? Like, he wants to. He's still got feelings there, but obviously he's gone and married somebody else.
I know if he's capable of doing that. I just think no.
No, that's
No.
a big red flag. If someone's ghosting you, it's a red flag. But if they're ghosting you and they're marrying someone else, that's...
And
more
someone
than
of
a
the
red flag.
opposite sex and that you knew nothing about.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's actually heartbreaking.
It's a shame if it's the family situation, isn't it?
Yeah, or his job, or wherever the reasons are that he doesn't want to come out about his
Yeah.
sexuality, and we don't know that. That's his personal reasons. But whatever it is, yeah, going and marrying someone is quite extreme.
Yeah, very extreme. If you want to get in touch with any red flags and you want me and Christine to try and suss it out a wee bit, then please contact us on 08000 22 4448.
Or you can email us at situationships@bbc.co.uk. We have got a drama.
Okay, so there's obviously on TikTok, it's the princess treatment. It's going viral. It's like these girls, and it's like they love to be treated like a princess, and it's just, and a lot of it's just the generic sort of stuff. If it's too cold, the boyfriend gives them the jacket, and they're posting princess treatment, or paying for going out for nice meals, and
I mean,
they'd
that's
always
just
get
good
the check.
manners.
Well, it is, yeah, but there is other things, like there's a girl who doesn't tie her own shoelaces, and her boyfriend will go down and tie her shoelaces. Which you look shocked, but this happened to someone I know. So, and do you know, actually going back to the age gap thing, this guy was older than my friend, and she was walking down the street one day and her shoelace came out undone. Don't you dare, he said to her, tie that. And he went down and started tying it, and she had phoned us later in the group chat and she was telling us, and we were like pissing ourselves laughing, and we're like, I don't know why that's so creepy, but she liked it. I
don't know if I would be okay with it.
I mean, if I couldn't be arsed, I'd be like, go and tie my shoelace, like, but
I think it's nice, like, there's been times where I've been dressed up for an event,
Yeah.
so in my ball gown, whatever, I couldn't quite reach my shoes, and if
Yes.
someone came and was just like, yeah, I'll do it for you, like, just as a favour, a bit of help.
Yeah.
That's nice, but I certainly could never sit there and just expect somebody to do that and be like, oh, can you just, do you mind just passing my shoes for me?
Yeah.
Can someone just brush my hair before I go to bed? I'm not princessy at all, not one bit.
so I didn't think I was princessy, but my boyfriend has said, since Loose Women, it's changed me, and I am now acting like a diva.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think this is diva-ish, but so we were at the pool, obviously on holiday, and you know, like, the ledge from the pool to get back out is quite fucking high, right? And I'm short. It's maybe not high for you, Christine, right? But it is high for me, and I'm not a great swimmer, and I probably could have got up, but it would not have been a nice manoeuvre. right? It'd be like a fucking beach whale trying to get this hang up pulling
Stop
up, right?
it.
Like, it wouldn't have been classy. So if he was at the lounger, I would signal and just ping him over,
Yeah.
and he'd come over and I'd say, I need to get out. So he would need to go in the water to lift me up.
Sophie, no, come on. I thought you were like asking him to bring you something, not to lift you out the pool.
So I would just put my arms up and he would be having to go in the pool. But the reason for doing this, there is a reason for doing this, is because, see, the stairs, there was only one set of stairs and it was in the opposite end of the pool. And if I had to go out these stairs, it was like walking on lava. My feet were, it was absolutely roasting.
No, come
So,
on. I mean,
yeah.
that's not... it's not like Mariah Carey level of
No.
Princess Diva, but...
It's saving my feet from getting burned. I mean, I could have left my sandals at the pool, but at the same time, I don't want somebody to lift them. So...
Have you checked what your love language is? Do you do that?
Do you know something? That is so weird. I was doing that the other day. It turns out that I'm all for.
Do you like acts of service?
I like acts of service, but I like different things. Like, I don't think I'm needy, like, in terms of, I don't want big extravagant presents and stuff like that, but like, if I'm in my gym era and stuff like that, I'll go and be like, oh, I got you like a protein bar and stuff, and I appreciate that. Like,
Little things like that I
yeah.
love. I really do. I love things like that, but I don't think I could be comfortable with somebody like waiting on my hand and foot. It might be nice now and again as a little treat, but I would feel like then I've got to do it back, and I'm quite like get up and go. I'm independent.
So that,
I like
yeah.
doing. But yeah, the princessy treatment definitely isn't for me.
But it is 100% for me, so keep it coming.
There's a term in lesbian land called pillow princess, and I think people assume that I'm a pillow princess, and I'm definitely not. I'll just clarify that. Google
So
it.
what's a pillow princess?
Pillow princess is the one that likes to receive a lot more than given.
Oh.
People usually assume that, especially if it's like quite a...
Oh, so you just lie back in the
yeah,
pillow? I love
like
that.
a femme woman. You're a pillow princess. If you've got a femme woman and a masculine woman, usually it's more common for the masculine woman to do the majority of the doing, and the pillow princess kind of will
Just
lie
sit
back and just enjoy it.
Oh, I'm a
but
pillow
yeah,
princess.
I'm not a pillow princess. No, I like to give. I'm a people pleaser, so
No,
I
I
really
do, so.
enjoy.
I think I'm a bit of a mixture, like 50-50.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's nice.
good,
Balance, yeah.
Mhm.
If you loved Situationships with Sophie and Christine, don't forget you can enjoy more from us on BBC iPlayer and Sounds.